It's kind of weird that I'm doing another commentary shortly after my last one because I've been pretty busy. But I figure I might as well do it anyway. But I think I'm going to use this commentary to talk to you guys about a subject. It's a little weird. I brought it up in one of my lobbies that I was in with some of my friends the other day. But I'm going to talk about it with you now. I was looking at Reddit. I think it was Reddit. Yes, I go on Reddit. I'm a lurker. I know they make fun of lurkers and stuff like that, but I'm a lurker on Reddit. And I go through posts and stuff, and I saw a picture. And it was one of those demotivational pictures, and it had a pretty looking girl on it. And then under it, it said, "Think she's cute?" And then I was like, yeah. And then I scrolled down, and it said, "Kim Petras, the world's youngest transsexual boy." And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of weird. And then it got me thinking. I brought it up in my lobby, and I asked, I'm gonna pose this question to everybody: if you met someone, okay, let's just put it out there that you were single and you met someone and you really liked them and you got to know them and you realized that you guys had a lot in common, you guys worked well together, and you just clicked, you seemed really good together. And you wanted to maybe date this person or have something to do with them. Would you still date them even after all that they opened up to you and told you, "Hey, I'm transsexual, transgender, whatever. I used to have a wiener, but now I have a vagina and I'm a woman now." And I posed that question, and most people in the lobby would say, "No, I would not touch that at all." And this might sound a little weird. Okay, for me, there's two different situations on that for me. It has to work two different ways on that. If I knew beforehand that they were, I wouldn't go out of my way to date them. I wouldn't try to date them, and I would have no connection with them whatsoever. But I think if I got to know them and I formed a connection with them, and something like that, if I was single, I might consider it, just because I'm not one to judge. I think if you were born a certain way and you were put on this earth a certain way and you don't feel that way in your head, but in your head you truly feel like you're something else, and you go out and set forth to change it, more power to you. Do what you feel you need to do to make yourself more comfortable with yourself. I mean, they do it. I mean, there's unhealthy ways to do that. Models puke their guts out to lose weight. I mean, there's right and wrong ways to go about doing it, and I do not feel that gender alteration is wrong in any way. Although I do have a thing against gay marriage. I don't have a thing against gay people, but I just don't think they should get married. I don't know. I'm not even a super religious person. I just think that if there's rules within religion that they shouldn't get married, then they can't change that. There's nothing they can do. But that's just how I feel. Nothing against them. But I was just thinking about that after seeing this picture. And looking at the picture of the person. Look it up on Google. Kim Petras. I guess she's a pop singer for Germany or something. I can't remember what country, but I know she's a pop singer. But you'd look at this girl and you would not believe that she used to be a boy. And I'm not even kidding. I read a story. It was she was 14 when I think she's 14 now, and when she got the surgery done. And it's amazing that they're able to do that at such a young age, but that's out of country, so I mean, I don't know. But it just got me thinking, I definitely would not go out of my way if I knew beforehand that they were, because that is really weird. But I think if you truly love someone, and all, that you will, regardless of, anything like that. I think, and this part, I think, yeah, look at this. Oh, Oh no, maybe it already passed. Yeah, I think it already passed. Where I knocked all those guys out on the staircase. Yeah, but anyway, that's just my opinion. I get a M.O.A.B here in the gameplay. I get it a little too late. Um, the game ends just as it's about to kill people. But that's my opinion, and that's how I feel. I feel they have the right to be. However, like I just don't discriminate. That's just me, because I'm just not that kind of person. But yeah, I just felt that was something that came to my mind for a commentary, and I was like, well, might as well put it out there. A lot of you might judge me, but I really don't care. That's just how I feel. But thanks for listening, guys. Yeah, late M.O.A.B. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, favorite if you'd like. Comments with comments. Yep, goodbye.